Right then, guys, got some absolutely huge news. You probably all know this anyway, and I'm a little bit late to the punch, but incredibly, out of nowhere, heard about this a couple of days ago or yesterday. WWF Wrestlefest is getting an arcade at home release. Four-player arcade machine, fully licensed by a company called, I think it's Basic Fun. And looking at the pictures that I'm just going to put onto this video, there's only a couple available on the internet. It looks like a full replica of the original WrestleFest four-player arcade machine with marquee artwork, etc. And the huge one on this is that it has got the fully licensed roster, all the original wrestlers from the game. And I think this is an issue with licensing that's plagued this game getting ported to consoles. You know, the formats over the years, over the dodgy iOS remake in the early 2010s, that had licensing issues as well, and the roster was changed on that, I do believe. So to not only get this arcade machine at home, four-player in all its glory, but to have all the original wrestlers as well is a phenomenal achievement and makes this very, very, very exciting. Yeah, so I never really saw a official WrestleFest arcade machine in the wild growing up. I don't think I've ever seen an official WrestleFest arcade machine today, to be honest with you. But my experience of it was in kind of two-player Video Wizard or generic cabs in video shops, arcade machines, and chip shops and stuff like that. So to kind of get the real deal, well, not the real deal, but the replica of the real deal, I had to have it at home. Four-player is absolutely incredible, and with all the original wrestlers as well. I honestly don't know how they've managed to get the licensing issue sorted on this, but it's fantastic news. I think the price point is going to be $600, and it's going to be released in time for Christmas this year. The back end of this year. I'm using the dollars price point here because I've not heard anything about a UK release. I am literally praying for a UK release. I think to import this from America, if it's only released in America, will be prohibitively expensive due to how heavy the arcade one-up cabinet pieces are to ship over. But fingers crossed we can kind of get it for the £500-600 price point in the UK, because this is a very, very popular game in the UK, or was a very popular game in the UK. So we do need this in the UK. Basic Fun, get yourself sorted out on this one. I think the only con with this package, really, other than the price, but that's just the going rate, is the fact that it has no Wi-Fi apparently at the moment. So no online leaderboards, no multiplayer, which is a real shame compared to the Arcade 1-Up stuff. But Arcade 1-Up, their early stuff didn't have Wi-Fi either, and I'm sure later editions of this cab, if they do happen, will have Wi-Fi. And you never know, things might change, and they might put Wi-Fi on this in time for the release. So I'm absolutely stoked. I can't wait for this. I did have a few £100 put aside to get a Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man arcade one cab to go with my Street Fighter cab. Because the girlfriend likes Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, and I think it'd be a nice addition. But now I think that money's going to have to go to a WrestleFest cab if it gets a UK release. And the stars are aligning. I've got enough room in my house to fit it in, and it'd be amazing to have kind of four-player WrestleFest. With some friends around, stuff would be incredible. Hope they pull this off. I hope it gets released. It seems real, so I'm really excited. So just let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. The greatest arcade wrestling game, and arguably one of the best arcade games ever, is getting an official arcade home cabinet. Amazing news, guys. So yeah, thanks for all your support. I think the world of you, and just keep on gaming, man. See you later.